Hello, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat mga kaibigan. Good evening to everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. Nagkaroon po ako ng meeting ng aking mga chairman sa 6th District of Manila at nakauwi lang po ako. Kauwi ko lang mga kaibigan. So, we're running late pero kahit na late, huli huli pa rin mga kaibigan. And better late than never. Ika nga, di ba? Okay, anyway, tonight in our General Monday segment, please take note, please go to my Benny and Abante Facebook page, sa aking YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for our live notifications and uploaded video. Okay? Click the bell button at sana, ayan, makikita ninyo. Please, subscribe to my Benny Abante Facebook page and YouTube channel. Alright. So tonight, wala po akong kasama. Ako lang ang nandito ngayong gabi. Pero we're gonna continue on. No? Tonight, we shall discuss the proposal of a 4-day work week in our country. Okay ba sa inyo yan? Okay ba sa inyo na 4 days lang kayo magtatrabaho? Monday to Thursday. Okay siguro yan, di ba? Oo. So, ito'y kino-consider because of the high prices of gasoline that will actually catapult to high prices of commodities. So, before we go to this very important topic, let's watch this video first.
The government's economic planning chief points out the benefits of a shorter work week at a time of rising costs triggered by expensive fuel.
Magtatrabaho pa rin po ang bawat Pilipino na 40 hours per day, pero imbis na sa 5 araw ay 4 na araw, pero imbis na 8 oras kada araw, magiging 10 oras kada araw.
So mga nag-aabang po ng ating programa this evening, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Nandyan si June Ryan Clamucha Hardinel, nandyan si Rosel Malit, Jessica Pascual from Bari, Italy, Tan Apare from Bohol, James Michael Nacion from Bicol, Armando Garrido from Tacloban, Nonong Martinez Parbon, okay? At meron pang iba mga kaibigan at watching with us, Elvin De Leon. Ano yung nauna? Ayan, no? Ayan, si Elisha Eunice, si Michelle Focata, si Ethan Vargas, Michelle Fogata, Lodi Edwin, si Edwin sa Bari, Italy, okay, Jojo Grabato, Elton Bayani. Thank you very much for waiting for us so you could be able to watch this program tonight. Okay, well, nakita nyo sa ating video na ang siyang nag-propose nito ay walang iba kundi ang head ng NEDA. Ito yung tinatawag nating National Economic and Development Authority, si Carl Kendrick Chua. Napakabata pa nito mga kaibigan, no? Siya nag-propose ng 4-day work week scheme noong March 15 sa meeting niya with the President. Now, several of the President's cabinet members approve and back the move. Ano po? And Carl Chua has suggested that in a compressed working week, employees may work fewer days but for 2 extra hours. Imbis na 8 hours, magiging 10 hours ang trabaho nila in 1 day, pero 4 days lang ito in a week. Oo. Well, you know, pwede natin gawin yan sa lahat ng mga government employees for them to work 4 days, no? Eh, totoo lang, maraming government employee, hindi naman tatrabaho for 3 working days. Pagka minsan 2 lang, kung mapasok araw-araw yan, hindi naman gumagawa Wala namang ginagawa Oo, di ba? Anyway, ito yung proposal. But we cannot impose this sa mga private corporations unless we impose this by law. Okay? Now, ito pong DOLE, Department of Labor and Employment, is in favor of imposing the 4-day work week scheme to help the public save money, energy, amid the increasing prices of fuel. So, tulad ng sinabi ni DOLE Undersecretary Benjo Benavides, and I quote, "We can appeal to the private sector to implement a 4-day work week because again, it is a management prerogative." Ayun. Employers have to decide on this. It's within their sole jurisdiction. Tama yun, ha? Oo. So, itong pinag-uusapan natin, what triggered this proposal? Well, of course, this is due to geopolitical uncertainties, triggering global oil supply concerns. The Philippines saw on March 15, 2022, the price of diesel jumping by an unprecedented 13 pesos per liter in just one round. While the price of petrol jumped more than 7 pesos per liter. Pump prices have been on an upswing in the country for 11 weeks straight. Of course, meron tayo rito parang ginhawa because next week yata mababawasan ng mga 11 pesos ang per liter of fuel. Well, actually, mga kaibigan, meron din mga bansa na nag-adapt ng 4-day work week plan. For example, like Gambia. According to President Yahya Jammeh. Niyaya po niya ang lahat ng mga Gambians na sumunod sa 4-day work week. Working hours were limited to Monday through Thursday. From 8 to 1,800 hours. With Friday designated as a day of rest to allow residents more time for prayer and agriculture. Hindi naman prayer yun good time pa yung mga ginahanap ng mga yan totoo yun. Mas maraming good time. Yung maraming mga ungas ganyan ng utak Good time palagi utak, mga kaibigan. Okay. Now, in our country, like the city government of Iloilo and the provincial government of Iloilo are eyeing to implement the 4-day work week as suggested by NEDA to cushion the impact of the seemingly ever-increasing prices of fuels. So Mayor Jerry Treña said the policy would be introduced for government employees from March 28. As I've told you, it can only be implemented on all government employees. Okay. Governor Arto Defensor Jr. of Iloilo Province said in one of the executive orders he issued in July 2021, there was already a 4-day work week for employees wherein they work 10 hours per day. But there was a system in place that offices at the Iloilo Provincial Capital are still open from Monday to Friday. However, every office at that time was assigned with a day in the week during which employees were not required to physically report. Defensor is eyeing to revive that instead of closing offices for public transactions on Friday. So, ibig sabihin, sa gobyerno, kung meron tayong 4-day-a-week work, 10 hours each day, pero dapat, pag Friday, bukas din ang government offices. Kailangan yan Pero we skeleton force na lang. Hindi na yun talagang lahat mga kaibigan. Oo. Well, of course, in a meeting with Duterte at Malacanang Palace on Tuesday night, Carl Chua cited that his proposal was also done in 1990 during the Gulf War and in 2008 when the fuel prices also spiked. So anong sabi ng labor groups? Anong sabi ng labor groups? Due to fuel price spikes, a trade union in our country had asked for the doubling of the minimum daily wage in the National Capital Region to 1,000 pesos from the current 512. Pero pang isang labor group, ang sabi nila, the 4-day work week would lead to financial dislocations for daily wage earners. Yun ang kanilang paniwala. Oo. Ngayon, ang sabi naman ni Carl Chua, ang head ng NEDA, that rather than increasing minimum wage and fare, the government should provide relief, unconditional cash transfers, and conserve energy to manage inflation. The statement was made during President Duterte's talk to the people, which aired last March 16. Tatlong rekomendasyon ni Carl Chua. Ano yung first? Is to focus relief efforts toward the vulnerable sector. Second, to provide unconditional cash transfer. And third, he suggested that cutting the 5-day work week down to 4 will help conserve energy and save gas. May katuwiran. Pero anong sabi ng Employers Confederation of the Philippines, ECO, and the Foreign Buyers Association of the Philippines? Ngayon, sa dyaryo, ang sabi, they are against the proposed 4-day work week, saying it will be counterproductive and bring up costs. O, subukan natin kung mangyayari yan, di ba? On a temporary basis, sabi, it is possible, but we don't agree with it, according to ECO President Sergio Ortiz Luis Jr. Sinabi niya in telephone interview over the weekend, noting the implementation of the 4-day work week may not achieve the intended objective of cutting costs amid rising prices. O, lahat sila may katuwiran. Pero ano, maganda. O, sa akin, wala po akong problema dyan sa tinatawag na 4-day work week at 10 hours each day. I don't have any problem with that. Okay? Sapagkat yun naman mga, for example, like yung mga members po ng aking church, for example, they're disciplined enough to work properly, work honestly, and use the remaining days for rest with the family and with what? Spiritual things. Kaya walang problema niya. Pero nung gagawin na marami, hindi na sila makakaipon dyan because good time palagi iniisip niya. Nakikita niyo naman na pag sinasabi ng TGIF, thank God it's Friday, di ba? I mean, pagtapos ng Friday, weekend na yan, mga kaibigan, nasaan ang mga tao? Traffic pa rin dyan sa Makati, traffic pa rin sa Eastwood, traffic pa rin sa iba't ibang lugar kung saan maraming restaurant, maraming nightclubs, maraming pubs, you know. Doon nila ginagasa yung pera, dapat nilang ipunin for their own family. Yun ang problema ro. Kaya alam nyo, sa totoo lang, sa akin, mas maganda yung aking proposal upang magkaroon ng kaginawahan ang ating mga kababayan. Okay, sabihin natin, alright, 4-day work week ka. O kaya naman, a 4-day work week ka, 10 hours a day, okay yun. Pero how could we be able to help more than 6 million people that cannot even make both ends meet? Eka nga. Oo. Anong gagawin natin? Number 1, instead of suspending the excise tax on fuels, reduce that to 2%. Reduce lang. Para may kita pa rin maliit, no? for government expenditures. Ano pa? Sinabi ko, na-increase natin ang excise tax na lahat ng sin products, sigarilyo, alak. I-raise natin ng 3 times. 3 times the cost, the tax being paid right now. 3 times. Oh, dalawang bagay yan. To be able to raise more revenues for government and for health purposes. So, ibig sabihin yan, i-raise mo yung taxes ng sigarilyo to 3 times the taxes they're paying, including yung vape. Alam mo, gusto nga tanggalin na yung vape na yan eh. Di ba? We could be able to raise some money for the government na pwedeng ibigay sa taong bayan na nangangailangan. Di ba? O ano pa? Lahat ng gambling. O, ako gusto ko matanggal ang isabong. Pero alam nyo, palagay ko, mahirap tanggalin, di ba? So, ang gagawin natin? Isabong, ibingo, pogo, casino, raise the taxes to 300%. O, ano mangyayari dyan? Hindi lamang yung we are now going to have more revenues for the government to use for our people, pero mag-iisip na ng 10 beses yung mga wala masyadong pera, ako mag-usugal pa. O gagamitin ko lang ito sa pangangailangan ng ating pamilya. Hindi lang yan. Raise natin ang taxes sa mga cosmetic products, mga makeup, mga lipstick, di ba? At kailangan ba yan? Kailangan ba nila yan? Hindi naman kailangan yan. Oo, hindi ba? Hindi naman yan pagkain. Hindi naman yan nakakatulong sa kalusugan. You see? I-raise natin yan. Marami tayong pwedeng gawin upang magkaroon pa ng malaking pondong gobyerno upang bigyan po ng tinatawag nating tulong ang mga drivers, mga operators, mga farmers, mga fisher folks, lahat. Kinakailangan lamang not only tightening our belts, but, raising the taxes on things that are not actually important, but only for pleasures. Only for pleasure. Di ba? Sugary products, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, lahat ng mga yan. I-raise ang taxes niyan. Magiging maganda pa yan sa mga diabetic na gustong-gustong uminom ng Coke o ng Pepsi. Raise ang taxes. Oo. Lahat ng gumagamit ng refined sugar, raise ang taxes. Kaya makikita nyo, gagamitan nila either na cocoa sugar or brown sugar na lang. Di ba? O mas kubado na lang. Mas masarap pa nga yun. Pero siyempre, kinakailangan pa rin mag-ingat. So mga kaibigan, yan ang isang bagay na kinakailangan natin makita. Oo. Yan, sinabi yan ni Senator Joel Villanueva. Kinakailangan muna magkaroon daw ng policy cohesion in terms of NEDA's recent proposal. It's also allowed to seek to allow BPO workers to work from home. Yan. Work from home. Okay din yan. No? Okay. This 4-day workweek plan is also supported by several lawmakers, like including Senator Panfilo Lacson, Win Gatchalian, who is also the chair of the Senate Committee on Labor, Employment, and Human Resources. Sabi ni Lacson, he will support the 4-day work week as long as daily wage earners will be properly compensated. Tama rin yun. Sinabi pa niya that it will not only save employees some fuel, but this will also give them more time to spend with their families. Correct. Oo. And more time sa akin to serve the Lord, di ba? Meanwhile, Gatchalian also expressed support to the 4-day work week while renewing his call for the Department of Labor and Employment on the full implementation of the work from home law. Yan, work from home law. Okay. So maganda pinag-usapan natin. Anong palagay nyo rito? Kung gusto niyo mag-comment dyan, comment lamang kayo. This time, tatawagin ko na si Kuya Fog para ibigay sa atin ang ating Chrony Quiz. Take it away, take it away.
Ayan, magandang gabi sa inyo mga kaibigan. Medyo late na, pero again, welcome to another round of Chrony Quiz. Again, you have 7 questions. Kung alam niyo po ang tamang sagot, ilagay lang sa comment box ang inyong sagot. Kung kayo ang nauna at tama ang inyong sagot, you get 1 point at the end of 7 questions. Kung ikaw ang pinakamaraming tamang sagot, kayo po ang mananalo ng 200 Gcash. So kung ready na po tayo, dapat nakinig na naman kayo, ha? First question. Who proposed and recommended the 4-day work week scheme in the Philippines? Sino po ang nag-propose at nag-recommend ng 4-day work week scheme sa Pilipinas? Yan. Tignan natin. Pwede, Pastor Tan. Basta mauna ka sa mga sagot mo. Manny Pacquiao daw. Ayan. Ethan Yuri Vargas. Very good. Neda. Neda po ang nag-recommend. Actually, tama ka. Si Carl Chua. Question for 1 point for Ethan Yuri Vargas. Question number 2. What does NEDA mean? Ano po ang ibig sabihin ng NEDA or NEDA? Clue, yung dulo, hindi academy ang ibig sabihin. Ayan. Hindi po dole. Yun, meron na. Oh, si ano ulit? Ethan Yuri Vargas, nauna ka na naman. Galing National Economic and Development Authority. Yan po ang ibig sabihin ng NEDA. Ayan. Kung ready na, question number 3. What triggered this proposal? Ano po ang nag-trigger ng proposal of the 4-day work week scheme sa Pilipinas? Ano po ang nag-trigger? Bakit naisip ng NEDA at ni Carl Chua na i-propose ang 4-day work week scheme? Yun, Cedric Aswige, tama ka. Oil prices dahil tumaas. Ay hindi, tama siya nga. Oil prices nga, tama. Ang nakakuha ng puntos si Cedric Aswige, tama ka, because of the high prices of fuel recently. Kaya nag-propose ang NEDA niyan. Question number 4. What city in our country is eyeing to implement the 4-day work week? Ano pong lungsod sa ating bansa ang gustong mag-implement ng 4-day work week? Clue, hindi po siya sa Luzon. So mali si Mang April, mali si Cedric. Hindi siya Manila. Hindi rin Quezon. Yun. Nonong Martinez Barbon, Iloilo, magaling kasi Ilonggo, kaya alam niya No, tama po. Sa Iloilo po ang gustong mag-implement nito. Question number 5. How many working hours per day will it be if this 4-day work week scheme is implemented? Pag na-implement po ang 4-day work week scheme, ilang oras po per day ang isang working hour natin? Ilang hours pala a day? Kung ang normal ay 8, yun, Cedric Aswige, 10 hours a day ang kailangang ng trabaho. Tama po. So, si Cedric, talagang lumalamang, ha? Tatlo na ang score niya.
Cedric?
Opo. Last 2 questions. So, yung mga may puntos na, kagaya ni Ethan, kung yan hindi siya makakabal, wala na. Question number 6. What does dole mean? Ano po ang ibig sabihin ng dole? Yan ba yung gumagawa nung pineapple juice natin? Yun, si Cedric ulit. Department of Labor and Employment. Ang galing Mabilis mag-type Okay, so of course, runaway winner si Cedric. Pero question number 7, just para lang matapos ang mga tanong. Question number 7, last question for the night. Does DOLE support this 4-day workweek proposal? Sinusuportahan po ba ng DOLE ang ating 4-day workweek proposal ng NEDA? Yun, James Michael Nacion all the way from Pulangi, Albay. Yes, sinusuportahan po ng DOLE ang ating 4-day workweek scheme. So ayan po ang 7 questions. Ang nanalo po tonight is Cedric Eswige for sure. And stay tuned for the next episode. Back to you, Papa.
Okay, mga kaibigan, ngayon naman ay muna tayo sa quote of the day given to us by ayan, number 53, mga kaibigan, na Peace Party List. Sabi po ni Matthew Kelly, work-life balance is not an entitlement or benefit. Your company cannot give it to you. You have to create it for yourself. Okay, no? Hindi pala ito entitlement or benefit. Kinakailangan ikaw mismo ang gumawa nito para magkaroon ka. Okay, mga kaibigan, muli, maraming salamat sa inyong panunood. Pakikinig po sa amin, kahit na late na po tayo. At ngayong Wednesday, Wednesday, baka wala rin po, baka malit din po tayo, no? Pero ngayong Wednesday, meron pa rin BMA Chronicles, mga kaibigan. Magkakanig po muli tayo. Huwag niyong kailimutan, like and share. Facebook.com/BMA Chronicles. Huwag niyong kailimutan yung follow me sa Facebook.com/Bene Abante and Bene Abante YouTube channel, please. So mag-subscribe po kayo sa Bene Abante YouTube channel. Okay? Again, maraming salamat sa inyo, mga kaibigan, at tayo ay matulog na mahimbing at gumising po sa kinaumagahan na malusog at maganda pangangatawan at magandang attitude. Okay? Lord bless you. Bye-bye. Ciao.